Okay, let's have a quick look at what I want to do for this battle, because I'm not entirely sure. I know... I'm really hesitant what I want to do for this banner. I've been thinking about it over the last few days, and I still haven't come to a conclusion. Now, I know I definitely want at least Gala be Ciella, even though I never used Volk so far. I mean, Volk's been useful, but I haven't even used him yet. I've just collected him for the sake of it. Just to future-proof myself. So again, I don't really know how good Gala B Ciella will be. Like, I know people have been using her, and she's fairly strong, and she brings a fair bit of utility. But again, I feel like she's not like needed, so it's kind of okay to skip her, and as a result, it's kind of okay to skip this entire banner. But this is a limited New Year's banner as well, all in one, and it makes it easier for people who need to pull, but also makes it harder because now I can't afford to skip this banner because there's limited adventurers that they seem fairly good as well, and I kind of want them as well. So we want Shigen. Is his name Shigen? I don't want the dragon. I really don't care for the dragon. We'll have a look quickly. Shingen, sorry. Not Shigen. And of course we want... And Yukimura sound looks interesting. She looks really fun to play. Shigen seems pretty OP. But yeah. Okay, now I think I've had a look at this before. So we are at, regular 6% rate. We've got 2 featured adventurers. Yep. Which is Shingen and Yukimura, and we've got 2 featured dragons being Gala Beast Ciella, as well as Furo Myo. Furo Myo? Is that what? Yeah. Myo. Oh, okay. Sure. We'll go with that then. That's fine. Sigils. Let's have a quick look. Shingen, Yukimura. Yeah. Okay. Interesting how Gala and Sand and Not are on this. Not that that's important. And of course the 2 featured dragons. That's fine. That's pretty standard. Let's have a look at the abilities again quickly, because I'm just not sure whether I want to pull for these characters or not. Powerful tag, okay. Ruining Kazan. Begins preparing a powerful tag after which the skill deals damage to surrounding enemies, applies a burst gambit. Oh yes, this burst gambit that inflicts Stormlash. I don't know about this burst gambit thing, because you need to inflict 30 times before Stormlash gets inflicted, so I don't really know how how useful this burst gambit counter thing is going to be in the future. It'll be interesting to see how that mechanic plays out in the future, but right now I'm not too sure. But he does look strong. Yeah, this battle fervor thing seems pretty good. You know what, actually, let's not look at this stuff. There's a lot of text, and I've already read someone else's. Again, I've read Raynon's analysis, his quick analysis anyway. He looks pretty solid. So he looks strong. I mean, he's got a... Oh, it's a defense amp, never mind. But defense amp could be useful too. Let's go. Yukimura's got a very interesting playstyle. She's got the use S1 3 times, then it kind of unlocks this special kind of move where Yukimura can like dodge and keep attacking. So very, very interesting kind of skill set and playstyle. Wait, what does the monkey gambit do? Oh, it just deals extra damage. Could be okay. Could be okay. Yeah, okay, and then the whole fighting spirit thing. Shadow Blight though, Scorch Rend. Okay, we got two afflictions from her. I think the fact that both Shingen and Yukimura both apply afflictions, I think that's a good thing. It means you can at least do that if nothing else. Yeah, I've seen all this already. Combo time 1, that's okay. And then this dragon, I don't really know if she's particularly great. What's this do? Alright, this is the shield. But once the shield goes away, you get attack rate up and you also get bonus damage. So I believe it's once she's fully unbound, it's like 100% strength. So it's on par with Volk, or even with almost on par with Gala Zephyra. The attack rate might be good. And the shield thing, I don't know whether you want to see that as a good defense utility or it's just kind of in the way of the offensive stuff down here. But I don't know. I guess it's interesting that. Yeah, actually, wait. Do you need to? No, this already happens without transforming. So that's interesting. And then the gust does. Oh, the magical. All right, it restores the charges. So, oh, and applies Stormlash too. Okay, so applies Affliction. The dragon's not bad. I probably wouldn't dump 4 stones on her, but like, the dragon's not bad. Which is good. And they're all limited as well, aren't they? So let's have a quick look at this again. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, we need the announcement. I thought this was the announcement. Why is this not the announcement? That's annoying. Alright, let's go back to the announcement. Okay, main term notice, difficulties accessing the game, regarding... Oh, wait, what? Wait, have they fixed this? They haven't fixed this. We've confirmed... Okay, yeah, they... something else. Ah, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted. Where's the announcement? Here we go. The newly added... Okay, so all 3 are indeed... Okay, the newly added will also appear but will not be featured. Newly added featured, newly added limited time featured adventures and limited time featured dragons. So they are indeed limited. They won't come back after the prize summon showcase afterwards, and I'm probably going to skip that one. And if you're free to play, you probably should as well, because prize showcases aren't really the... But they will not be featured in that showcase. So hang on, if they're not featured, then who is going to be featured? That's kind of interesting. You're bringing back the limited time characters into a banner, but they're not featured, in which case, unless they're putting other limited characters there, in which case, gosh, I wish I could have waited till tomorrow for that. Yeah, because I would really have liked that information to make an informed decision about what to do now, but unfortunately I don't have the time to stream tomorrow, so I'm going to have to pull today. Gala days. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's interesting. I like how they put this there. That normally isn't there. Okay, so the prize showcase is going to go for 8 days? 7 days. 7 full days. Interesting. Gala event duration. Okay. Now, where's that text that says... some skills have different effects when used as a shared skill. You know, that's going to be there for a long time now. First camp is a new type of debuff. Yeah, we already know that. Okay, so we know how that works, but what's the strategy here? What am I going to do? I don't want to go to 300, because if I go to 300 this time, I'm going to be sitting on 97, and I am not going to be pulling for a while. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to pull for this banner, but I suppose we got a whole bunch of free tickets. We got a little bit of currency, not that much, but I can still make this banner, but I'm currently starved. I want to get myself back to 600-ish. So I think here, it's not going to be realistic for me to get all 3 characters. Less the dragon. We're not going to worry about the dragon, but if we want Ciella, Shingen, and Yukimura, getting all 3 within 300 already doesn't seem very likely, unless my luck's great, but given my track record on the last few banners, I don't know, I just don't feel very confident in getting all 3, let alone all 4 featured characters if I really wanted to go there. So if that's the case, I feel like I need to set up a stopping rule, because I don't know if I want to go to 300 for this one. But if I don't want to go to 300, then it really begs the question, do I want to pull at all? Because normally the mindset should be, you're only pulling on a banner because you are prepared to go to 300 for a particular character if you really need to. And I think the only way I'm going to go for 300 is if it's for Gala v Ciella. Shingen and Yukimura are nice, but I think I still want to keep going for the Gala characters to future-proof my roster. So I think I want to go to 300 only for Gala v Ciella, but if I pull her early, if I get lucky enough to, I will then need to rethink what I want to do with Shingen and Yukimura. The only saving grace for this banner is I'm already 30 pulls in. We've got a free tenfold today, and there will be another free one tomorrow, so I only need to go to 290, just because I'm not going to go all the way to 300. So that means I only need to use 250 pulls max, so that actually helps a lot, which means I will be sitting on a minimum of 127 pulls at the end of this banner. So when I think about that, it's not too bad. Maybe I could go to 300, but if I get Ciella early, I think I need to rethink what I'm going to do there. Maybe we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but right now I'm just so concerned that I'm going to get Ciella early and then I'm not going to know whether I want to keep going for Shingen and Yukimura, or I just stop at Ciella. That's the problem. And I've been trying to think about it, and I just can't figure out what my plan will be. And frankly, if you're free to play, you should try to have a plan, a strategy on what you're gonna do, because it's very easy to get lost in the moment, and that fear of missing out, and you end up making irrational decisions because you're like, oh, but I really want this unit, and then you start splurging uncontrollably. I know I'm gonna go max 300, but I would like to save where I can. So, okay, so the strat will be go for Gala Ciella. If we get her early or before the 300, I'll need to then re-decide whether I want Shingen or Yukimura. Normally, you should make that decision about what you're looking for. I think I'm leaning towards going all the way to 300 for all 3 characters. I'm thinking. But we'll see how the luck goes. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to make that decision now before I even start, because I don't want to get caught in this situation whereby I'm like, ooh, it looks enticing to keep pulling, let's keep pulling, and then I end up getting butthurt at the very end. So I don't want to do that. That's why I want to decide now, but it's hard. This banner is hard. This banner is hard, for me anyway. I really don't know how far I ought to go. But I guess the max is 300, so we can't go wrong there. Alright, in any case, let's get pulling then. I'm going to do the tenfold first, then we'll do singles and use the tickets, etc. and all that. Cool. Alright, let's get into it then. Wait, hang on. Let's just... So I should be back at a flat 6% because I pulled Student Maribel in yesterday's free tenfold. Alright, first 10. Well, 40. This is now 40 technically. And we got nothing. I expected as much. That is the worst tenfold ever. Okay. Yeah, well that's disappointing, isn't it? We got absolutely nothing. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 singles. That'll take us to 50. Still nothing. I think I was still somewhat upset from the Gala Gatov banner, just because I didn't really average that 6% 5-star rate. And so far, not doing so... Oh, it's a... Okay. Okay, you all saw that, right? That was a gold crystal that turned rainbow. Now, I think one of my viewers said last time that's indicative of a new dragon. And if we're looking at new dragons, we've really got... I've got a few that I haven't collected yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be one of the featured ones. But, ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting, okay. But in any case, I'm currently at 2% rate, so it's not looking great still. But if we get a featured character here... In fact, you know what? Okay, you know what? Let's decide after we see what it is. There's no point hypothesizing what we're going to do until we actually get there. But here we go. It's something new, right? Because that's what someone said last time. Oh my gosh! I was afraid of this scenario. Okay. That was 10 of my own pull. You know, that might have been the tenfold for tomorrow. Maybe I should. I couldn't wait. If I wanted to stream, I had to stream this. Okay, cool. Okay. I am in the worst position of all. Oh dear. What do I do now? What do I do now? Oh. This is the worst. You know why? Because now I'm only at 50 pulls in. Oh gosh, this is the worst. This is the worst now because what do I do now? I'm 50 in. I've tenfold tomorrow, but I've already got the one main unit I wanted. See, now you're really gonna start asking yourself, do I really care enough about these other characters? Like Shingen and Yukimura, they're nice, they're limited, and I know that's the draw, but that's how they get you hooked. That's how they bait you. But I can tuck tail and run now, using only 10 levels, and I'll be like, I'm at 387 now, and I can walk into the next few banners in this position, because now I don't know when Shingen and Yukimura are coming, and my fear is I'm gonna go to 300, and it wasn't worth it for Shingen and Yukimura. But I'm very lucky to get Gala beat Ciella at this point. I honestly am very lucky. And I actually feel like I need to stop. I just said I'd go to 300, but it's a bit different when you see a character. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. The reason for this is, and you've got to play enough gacha games to kind of get this. It's more like, you know, on average, it's gonna take you 140 to 170 pulls to get a featured unit. It's gonna take on average that many. So for me to beat the average this much, it means I'm winning. But much like with gambling, if you're winning, it's sometimes good to kind of leave early, you know, just take the win and then just walk away. Because if you go, oh, I'm on a winning streak, I've got good luck now, I'm gonna keep going, then frankly, you can have bad luck. It's gonna offset the good luck you just had, and I don't want that to offset. I don't want that to offset my good luck. This is pretty good luck. I used 10 of my own currency to get Ciella. I've got her. I don't have the other characters, but maybe this is where we stop, actually. It's a hard mind game, because now I've got to reason with myself, should I go or should I not go? Now, the difference is, if I was like already like 100, 150 in pulls into this banner and I got Gala beat Ciella, I'll be like, oh, well, look, I've only got like another 150 to go. It'd be nice to then get Shingen or Yukimura, and then I'll spark for the last character, that kind of thing. But the thing is, I've got 250 to go, and I don't even know whether I will get Shingen or Yukimura. And I don't know if I want them enough to be able to walk into future banners at 386. Okay. So that's why getting Gala beat Ciella is both a good thing, because I'm glad I've gotten her now, but it's also a bad thing, because now I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. This is going to be a really weird stream when I re-upload this, because it's like, I pulled 20, and then now I'm stuck in terms of deciding what to do. And I'm not going to let anyone pressure me and be like, oh, you got to keep pulling, you got to keep entertaining you guys. Like, sorry, but actually what I want to communicate is that if you're free to play, it's very important that you actually think carefully about how much do you want to gamble this kind of thing. Now, it's a game and maybe you don't care, but like, I think there's room to accidentally feed your inner addict to keep wanting to gamble. I think I might take the W here and just walk away. Like, I don't feel Shingen and Yukimura do anything for the team. They're limited, and there are always going to be limited characters, and I think that's kind of the issue here. Are they super strong? But I feel like they're not super strong. That's the thing. Like, you know what? Okay, I think we're gonna have to pull. We're gonna have to pull up the announcement. Wait, actually, wait. Stupid. I can just do that from here because it's on the app. Okay, I think it's a hard decision to make, but I'm looking at. I looked at those notes, and I'm coming back to this banner, and I'm thinking, no, this is where we stop. This is where we stop. I got my Gala beat Ciella. I got my Gala beat Ciella. This is where we stop. This is where we stop. 50 pulls in. I've got another 10-fold tomorrow, but yeah, I think the wise thing is to start. Oh, Yuki Kana. Hang on, she does a few interesting. Who's she? I recognize her from somewhere else, but I don't really know where. But anyway, we've got Gala beat Ciella. I didn't have to break an arm and a leg, and I think the wise thing to do here is to take the W and leave. And I know it took me a good 10 to 20 minutes to decide that, but that's kind of the thinking you have to go through if you're free to play to really figure out whether you want to go all in or not. And here, I am not going all in. I don't have Shingen, I don't have Yukimura, I don't have Fudo, Mio, or... That's a weird name to say. I don't have any of the limited characters, and I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. But just to really be sure, let's have a look at my encyclopedia and see what I'm actually missing. I've got a lot of characters I'm missing. Man, cause AO wasn't even Gala, so she's permanent, which is kind of cool. But look, I'm missing a lot of characters here, so it'd be nice to not go all in on characters I don't need. Okay, I've got all the 4 stars, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, look, it'd be nice to get Yukimura and Shingen. They don't seem that great. And I'm saying that from the perspective of I just don't want to pull anymore. You know, I'm sure they're great characters, but I think for me, I just can't break the bank for this one. And I'm good. I'm good. I've been starved for currency. We got some free tickets at New Year's, and I've walked away only spending 10 of my own currency in this banner. I couldn't ask for a better result to get me back into being more comfortable for future banners. So I think I'm going to stop here in terms of pulling. I'm done. I'm done. I've got 387. I'm going to walk into the next few banners very, very confident in getting new upcoming characters. I don't think Shingen and Yukimura are going to provide anything that's game-breaking. I think any of the new content that's coming out in the future, you know, the Primal Dragons, Legend, Sinister Dominion, I don't think any of them are going to require Shingen and Yukimura. I don't feel that mechanics are particularly strong anyway. Like, this Burst Gambit thing, I don't think it's that strong. Like, 30 for Shingen, 15 afflictions for Yukimura, like... You're not going to be racking up massive amounts of damage. I think if you halve each of them, like... Yeah, then I think, you know... Like, if Yukimura was like 5, if the counter was 5, you don't have to afflict 5 more times. Oh, but Yukimura can do 2 herself. No, for like bonus. But then Shingen can't. Oh, Shingen can spam, but again, 30 is a really high counter. You have to afflict 30 times before Shingen's burst counter happens. So I don't know. Burst Gambit. Sorry, not burst counter. The burst Gambit. But I just don't think it's enough. But I'm gonna walk away with all this currency. I'm gonna be very happy for the future of the game. So I've been wanting a win for a while. I've had some really bad pulling sessions in the past. Yeah, okay, I've said it enough times. I'm stopping here.